crashes, injuries. And in this, we'll be discussing in each type of motorcycle crash, what are some of the predictable injuries. So it gives you a clue on which are some, or how you're going to conduct your assessment whenever you respond. So without wasting much time, if you're new to this channel, by the way, kindly subscribe so that you get updated in our new videos. So let's get started. And in this, what we say is, there this one thing you need to note is there are the different types of motorcycle impacts. We have four classification or four types. That we have the angular impact. We can also have the head-on impact. We have lying the motorcycle down. We'll discuss about that. We also have the ejection type of a crash, and that's what we'll be discussing in each. Which as how will the injury happen in each. So let's start with the first one, and that is the head-on impact. As you can see, the kinematic of trauma, as an object is moving, you remain that force until something stops. So this person, as he is moving, one thing is gonna hit, he's going to hit an object. So after hitting the object, of course, the motorcycle will be stopped, but this person will still move. So in that, until something is going to stop this person, but it's going to move until he lands there. I want us to discuss how other injuries sustained in that process. So the first impact is the motorcycle is stopped. Then the next thing, in the second impact, what will happen here is the second impact can either be, as this happens, then this person is being propelled. The handlebar normally can hit the femur as being thrown, then the handlebar hit there. Then we expect bilateral femur fracture. Most of the time they happen here, and it happens because of the second impact when it is here. But at times, this handlebar may miss to hit here, but that means the second impact will be somewhere there, somewhere as he's being thrown. So this person will be thrown outside. As you can see, this person is being thrown until something is gonna hit this person. So before they land, there's possibility that they can hit an oncoming vehicle or a stationary object, as saying that. Of course, when this impact happens at that, then we expect injuries to happen from that impact. Okay, but again, another thing that happens is if they're not going to hit a stationary object, what happens is they finally land on the road. So as they're landing, then you expect injuries. So associated injuries in this, what we say is head injuries. You expect that, especially if they don't have a helmet. If they have a helmet, yes, it can protect the skull, but cannot protect the brain. Remember, the deceleration force still will come in as they're landing. Then the helmet protect, but now still there'll be deceleration of the brain. Expect such injuries to happen. Of course, expect spinal injuries to happen, especially other C-spine, because of hyperflexion when they land and all that. Flexion and hyperflexion. Okay, apart from that, then the compression of the spine as they're landing, especially when they hit the head first, remember the compression force can bring injury to the spine. So those are some of the injuries that you expect under the head-on impact. So I want us to look at the second type of impact, and that is angular impact. So for the angular impact, what do you see? That as this person is, most of this happens as they're trying to guard themselves. So normally this motorcycle is going to slide, and what happens? They're going to land that way. So as they're landing that in that side, so what happens is you expect injury on the how they're going to land. So of course you expect much of the injury bruises on that side, and all that. You can also have fractures on the affected side, on the side which they landed. That is, if they land like this, then expect injuries on that side than this other side. But again, complete your assessment. Okay. The third type of impact is lying the motorcycle down. Mostly happen for sports. Okay. Or sometimes if you are this person is trying to avoid an oncoming vehicle or something object, then they may go this way. So for this to happen, again, there are injuries that are associated. We can have a situation as they are landing down, as they're stretching their hand, then we can have fractures there. Bruises can happen on the side in which they landed, and all that. So you expect injuries on this side. Okay, so those are some of the injuries that we expect in when the driver tries to lie this motorcycle down. Okay, apart from that, let's look at the third type of impact, and that is line ejection. As you can see in this video, okay, and that will depend on how they're going to land as they're ejected. So predictable injury, you can say that we have predictable, but it depends on how they're going to land and what they're going to hit. That is, do your detailed assessment so that find out which injuries these people might have, or this patient might have sustained. Okay, so that's what about the types of injuries or predictable injury that we expect in motorcycle. So kindly, if you're new to this channel, don't miss out to subscribe, and let me hear your comment below and which video you think we can discuss next. Thank you very much, and hope to see you in our next discussion.